Welcome to Matt Riley Bakes, the Daddy Daycare Chronicles. Rue is currently over there on a secret mission. I'm going to leave him to it. Today's recipe is the luckiest biscuit around. The Jammy Dodger. 2 beautiful golden biscuits sandwiched together with raspberry jam. What's not to love about that? Let's get jamming. Step 1, I'm going to add my butter to my flour. And either you can use your fingertips to do this. I'm going to use electric whisk. Mix it up until all the butter's fully incorporated. Ready, Roo? Don't jump. What's going on here? Are you making a break for it? Okay. Okay, buddy. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Boom! So that's looking like fine breadcrumbs and there's no big visible lumps of butter. It's time now to add your icing sugar, and I'm also adding 1 egg yolk. Mix all these together. You can either use your hands or a spatula. Because it's icing sugar, if you use a whisk, it's just going to go everywhere. So give this a good mix together. And something I've forgotten to put in, the vanilla. So if you've got some vanilla bean paste, that's best. You right down there, Ray? And carry on mixing. Okay, that's now formed into a ball, and you can see that there's no visible lumps of icing sugar or butter. So that's ready to go. I'm going to sandwich that between 2 pieces of parchment paper, but I'm going to push it down a little bit first, flatten it out. It's going to make it easier to roll out in a minute. So when that's nice and flat, I did that without moving my mouth, did you see that? Yeah, what Rue just said then was that's now going to go in the fridge for 20 or 30 minutes to firm up. And just so you know what Rue gets up to whilst I'm filming is he really likes to play with straws, which is handy. What are you saying, Rue? Okay, so that's out of the fridge, it's firmed up nicely. I'm going to roll it out properly between the 2 sheets of parchment paper. If it's sticking at all, you can always peel the paper off and put just a little sprinkling of the plain flour on. So I've rolled that out to pound coin thickness. Everything in baking is rolled out to pound coin thickness, it seems. I'm going to take the paper off and start cutting them out. I've gone for a 58mm cutter. I think that's what it says, it's a bit blurry. I'm going to use the fluted edge. So cut a load out. I've rolled out 10 bases and I've rolled out 10 tops, obviously. I've cut the holes in the middle of mine using a star cutter, but if you haven't got one of those, you could just use the round end of a piping nozzle. I've also spaced them out a little bit because they are going to spread a little bit when they bake, so it means you're going to have plenty of dough left over for another batch. I'm going to pop those back in the fridge for another 10 minutes to firm up. Okay, now they've firmed up nicely again in the fridge. It's time to bake them now, so they're going in for about 8 to 10 minutes until lovely golden brown. There we go, they're fresh out of the oven. I'm going to leave them to cool down before I put the jam in. Sometimes the holes in the tops of your biscuits can close up a bit. If that does happen, as soon as you bring them out of the oven, recut them whilst they're still warm. So when your biscuits are nice and cold, it's time to sandwich them together. I'm going for classic raspberry jam, but strawberry or even apricot works just as well. Put just about half a teaspoon in each one, sandwich them together, and then pop them in the fridge to let the jam firm up. So there we go, the classic Jammy Dodger, an absolute champion of biscuits. Give them a go, hope you enjoy making them. Thanks for watching, see you next time.